Picture your mind as a vast library, each shelf holding a different collection of emotions and thoughts. There's a shelf labeled joy, another for worry, and yet another for insomnia. When you're lying in bed, it can feel like you're wandering through this library, browsing the shelves. You don't consciously pick which book to read, they seem to jump out at you on their own. Now, suppose you find yourself drawn to the insomnia section, and it's filled with books bearing titles like, What If I Can't Sleep? Or, Tomorrow's Challenges Await, I Must Rest Now. These thoughts, like gripping novels, can hold your attention hostage. You might attempt to close these books or place them back on the shelf, but the more you try, the more these books demand your focus. They become louder and more insistent, filling your mind with their narrative. You're caught in a seemingly never-ending story, and sleep remains elusive. Instead of wrestling with these thoughts, what if you adopted the role of a mindful librarian in this mental library? Imagine acknowledging these thoughts and emotions, much like checking out a book. You might say to yourself, I notice I am feeling worried, or here's the can't sleep story again, and then allow them to rest on the shelves of your mind. Rather than struggling to close the books, you simply let them be. By adopting this approach, you're no longer in a battle with your thoughts and emotions. They may still appear, but they lose their grip on your attention. Your goal shifts from trying to banish these thoughts, which, let's face it, can be persistent, to experiencing them with less resistance. Consider how things might change if you didn't engage in a nightly tug-of-war with your own thoughts. How might your nights be different if you could peacefully coexist with wakefulness and the challenging thoughts and feelings that come with it? This alternative approach aligns with mindfulness, a practice that encourages you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By acknowledging and accepting them rather than trying to remove them forcibly, you can create a more peaceful relationship with your mind. Here's how you can apply this approach in practical terms. 1. Mindful observation. When you find your thoughts drifting toward the restless nights section, pause and observe. Acknowledge the thoughts and emotions without attempting to change them. 2. Acceptance. Understand that these thoughts and feelings are a natural part of being human. You're not alone in experiencing them, and they don't define you. 3. Non-judgment. Avoid categorizing these thoughts and feelings as good or bad. Instead, view them as passing clouds in the sky of your mind. 4. Letting go. Imagine returning these thoughts to their respective shelves, gently letting them go without clinging to them or pushing them away. 5. Focus on the breath. Shift your attention to your breath. Feel the rise and fall of each breath, grounding yourself in the present moment. This can help create distance from your racing thoughts. 6. Focus on the present. Engage in simple grounding exercises, like counting your breaths or feeling the sensation of your body against the bed. 7. Regular practice. Mindfulness is a skill that develops with practice. Consider incorporating mindfulness meditation into your daily routine to strengthen your ability to let go of unhelpful thoughts and feelings. By embracing this alternative approach, you can transform your relationship with sleep-disrupting thoughts and feelings. Rather than being locked in a struggle with your own mind, you become an observer, a librarian of your emotions and thoughts, calmly allowing them to come and go without resistance. Doing so can pave the way for more peaceful and restful nights, ultimately enhancing your overall well-being and quality of life. And the best thing is that nothing can stop you from using this new approach for more restful sleep from today.